really, when it comes down to it, what we need on jurors is we need decision makers. Sometimes that's harder to determine with a young person.
David Freed is a district attorney in Cumberland County. He's been selecting who can sit for jury duty for years, and during those years, he's had to make decisions of who gets to be a juror solely based off of looks.
Sometimes you do, in jury selection, have to judge a book by its cover, because you only have a very limited amount of time, you have a very limited amount of information. So we have a little book with a little form that was filled out, maybe have a chance to ask one or two questions, and then we as lawyers have to make a determination right then.
Although citizens can start being selected for jury duty at the age of 18, they may have to wait another 12 years if they want to sit in seats, such as these.
Being a former prosecution and defense attorney, Dr. Stephanie Gerard has also had her fair share of jury selection. She believes it is more than just looks that decides if young people get picked.
Typically, trial attorneys such as myself, we don't value young people on a jury. And that is because most young people just haven't lived long enough to have a great deal of experience. And most young people are very passionate about what they believe in. They see the world really as black or white.
Although there may be some truth to these stereotypes, David Freed knows they're not always true.
As I've gotten older and I've learned more about trying cases, I've learned that that's not necessarily the case, and you have to look a little bit deeper into the person.
But it can be hard to look deeper into a person in such short time.
When I was doing jury selection, it was the most tense-filled moments of the trial for me, because it was like speed dating, but you were married to these people. You didn't have much time to get to know them, and yet you were going to be stuck with them, and they were going to decide whether the fate of your client.
Because of this quick selection process, young people seem to be the odd man out.
We make these shortcuts about who people are that do people a disservice, because of course they could be perfectly qualified to sit on a jury and make a fair and impartial decision based on the evidence. And we've already eliminated them because of who we think they are.
It seems if young people are to be more involved in courtrooms, the process of how people get picked will have to change.